Welcome to another video in which we are going to learn about colors in HTML, and we are going to see the background color, text color and border colors as examples. So guys, basically the HTML colors are specified with the predefined color names, or we can also have the RGB values, which stands for red, green and blue components. We also have the hex values as well, and other color systems such as HSL, RGBA or HSLA values. So guys, let us check this now with the help of examples in the VS Code. The very first thing that we will be checking is how we can set the background color over here. So guys, over here in the VS Code, let's say to the body of this HTML page, we want to provide certain background color. So we come to the starting tag of the body and then we provide the style attribute. And inside the style attribute, we have something called as the background color property. So this property we are going to use, and how we can define the color is by using the color names, or we can also use the RGB or the hex values over here. So the first example that we are going to see is by using the color names. So over here you can see that there are various color names that you can use. So we will be using the aqua color in this case. So guys, over here you are just defining the color name. You can also provide the red color as well. So as you can see, red color is being displayed, or we can also provide green color. So we have the variants of green color such as green or green yellow. So in this case we will be using the aqua color, as it will look decent as the background color over here. So let me just save this file now and try reloading this page. So as you can see, colors in HTML is the title, and we can see the background color of the body as the aqua color. And this is one of the ways in order to provide the color by using the color names over here. We can also adjust the colors. As you can see, it is showing us the RGB values, and this is the RGB value for this particular color. Now guys, let us see another way in order to use the color, that is by using the RGB values, and we will be using the text color in order to see the example. So let's say we have one paragraph over here. So we use the P tag and then we will say this is one paragraph on HTML page. So guys, this is a very simple paragraph that we have written. It will be in black color by default. So let me just save this file now and try reloading this page once again. So as you can see, this is one paragraph on HTML and it is black in color. Let's say I want to change the color to some other color by using the RGB values. So how we can do that? So we come over here on the VS Code, and inside the starting P tag, we again provide the style attribute, and then in order to provide the text color, we will be using the color property. So you can see it sets the color of an element's text. So basically, in order to change the text color, we can use the color property. So we use this property, and then in order to mention the value of color using the RGB values, we can use RGB. As you can see, it creates a color from red, green and blue values. So these are the combinations of the red, green and blue values over here. So if we hover over this, you can see that RGB value is 255 and then 0 and 0, which means the full component of red color is being taken over here, and the green and the blue components are 0. When we hover over this green color, it is showing 128 as the green color. It is not at the full capacity, but we can drag this over here and we can use the 255 component of the green color, as well as when we hover over the blue color over here, so it says 255 of the blue color component, and we have 00 component of the red and green colors respectively. So guys, we can provide the numbers over here in the sequence of red, green and blue. So let's say I want to display this paragraph in red color. So the maximum number that we can provide is 255. The range is from 0 up to 255. And then let's say I want 0% of the green color and 0% of the blue color. So it is a pure red color that we are defining over here in the RGB format. So let me just save this file now and try reloading this page once again. So as you can see, a red color is being displayed over here. Let's say we want to add certain component of green color as well to this red color. So what we have to do is we come over here in the green component, instead of 0, let's say I provide 50 in this case. So to some extent this color will be updated on the browser. So let me just save this file now and try reloading this page. So we are not able to notice the color change over here. That's because the green component is increased slightly. What if we provide the value that is 200 over here? What happens? So as you can see, it is updated to yellow color now. So let me just save this file now and try reloading this page. You can see that it is being displayed as the yellow color now. And let's say we provide the 200 of the blue component as well, so it has changed to some other color over here right now. So guys, this is the way you can play around with the RGB values as well over here. For now I will just keep it as red so that it matches with the background color and we can clearly see the text over here inside the paragraph. So you can check what are the different colors when you are defining the green and the blue components as well, along with the red components in the RGB format of the color. Now guys, let us move to another task. Let us see how the border colors can be mentioned, and we will be using the hex value in this case. So basically, in order to provide the border for this paragraph, what we will be doing is we will provide the border to this paragraph over here. So inside the style, we have to provide the border attribute, and it is having certain values. The first value is the width of the border. So let's say we provide the 2 pixels as the width of the border, and then let's say we want the border to be solid. You can also have the dotted borders or the double borders or the dashed borders as well, but for now we will be having the solid borders, and then after that we will be mentioning the color. Now guys, how do we mention the hex color? So let us check that. So over here I have provided hex value of green color on Google. So you can see that certain green color values are being displayed over here, and you can find multiple websites that will provide you the shades of the different colors based on your requirements in the hex format. So over here you can see the hex code and the corresponding RGB code as well. So let's say I want to use this particular hex code. The red component is 0, the green component is 80, and the blue component is 0. So let me just copy this and paste this over here. So guys, basically what is the meaning of this hex code? So after this hash character, the first 2 characters will be the red component. 0 means it is not having any percentage. That means it is the 0% of the red color. Then 80 means to some extent we are having the green color over here. The maximum can be 2 times f in this case. So basically it ranges from 0 up to f if we see the characters, and then over here the last 2 characters are the blue component. Again it is ranging from 0 up to f. So guys, if we provide all 0 characters over here, it will turn out to be a black color. That's because we don't have any of the components of the red, green and blue colors. And if we provide 6 times f, so over here we have 6 times f, so all the components are being used over here with 100% of their contribution, that is red, green and blue, and it will turn out to be a white color in this case. We will change it back to green color now. So let's say we provide 0 0, and then if we use the pure green component, we have to provide 2 times f in between the third and the fourth character, and then the last 2 characters will be 0 0. So it is red, green and then blue. So guys, we have the green color right now as the border color. So let me just save this file now and try reloading this page. You can see that the border of this paragraph now is having the 2 pixels width and it is green in color. We can have the color little darker over here. So again we will change it back to 80 in this case that we had copied. So it will make the border color as little darker. So let me just save this file now and try reloading this page. So as you can see, we are seeing the dark green color of the border of the paragraph. So guys, these are certain ways in order to use the color names or the RGB values or the hex values as well. Now guys, apart from this, you can also use the HSL value or the RGBA value. Now A over here stands for alpha, which will define the opacity of the color to some extent. So guys, I'll leave this up to you as a homework for you so that you can practice on your own the other color values as well. So comment in the comment section below whether you have learned something out of this video. Please make sure that you like this video so that it reaches to more people, and subscribe to this channel so that you get the notifications on upcoming videos as well. The next video that we are going to talk about is links in HTML that are clickable using the A tag. So stay tuned.